We had a nice cold December for the year of 2021, but the rails are always hot around the Atlanta area. On the morning of December 9th, I was in the area of Elizabeth and heard CSX train E040 on the radio and ended up stopping to catch them with this beautiful winter sunrise. E040 is an empty coal train running out of the Stanton Energy Center in Orlando, bound for Evansville, Indiana. I was surprised to see an empty grain train on the rear of this coal train. I'm not sure where the grain train came from, but if I had to guess, it was probably destined for Evansville as well.
Over. Hey, how long is your train? I'm showing you to be about 5,400 feet here.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Alright, bring it to Perry Main Line.
On the 10th, I witnessed something unusual on a northbound Norfolk Southern train crossing over the interstate as I was heading towards home. It was a Mexican visitor from the Ferromex Railway. This one popped up out of nowhere, catching me by surprise. I made a pit stop at the Peter Street Bridge in downtown Atlanta as train 187 gets signals to Perry for the crew swap.
Get us a lot of 2654. Hey guys, here, where are you acting on me? Come on, location friendly, talking down.
I ended up getting them again as they passed by Inman Yard. Before I got back on track towards the house, train 265 was coming in onto the freight lead track at Inman about 10 minutes later with all BNSF power. I had just enough patience to bear the rain and the cold for this train. I was northbound after this catch, but then the Georgia Northeastern Railroad catches my eye over the interstate. I get to Canton Road as they head back to Elizabeth on the local. On the 11th, luck strikes with CSX train K47609 coming from Lawrenceville, having SD70 Mac 4551 at the lead, echoing through downtown Atlanta. Then the Norfolk Southern had an odd move heading north on the Greenville district, running as a train that used to run daily through Atlanta. Train 118, running as an extra Macon to Dorville manifest train, slowly approaches me at McCaslin Street with NS 1065, the Savannah and Atlanta Heritage Unit, on the point. On the 17th, I run into the Georgia Northeastern again unexpectedly, catching me at Sandy Plains Road. It's a nice and balmy 75 degrees outside on the CSX Palmetto subdivision. My grandfather and I were recreating some old memories together at the 19th Avenue crossing in Apollo Beach, Florida, witnessing train 0823 heading north. They were carrying Tropicana juice car loads and a shortcut of Manifest out of Bradenton heading back to Yemen Yard in Tampa. Then, after getting off the plane, arriving back in Atlanta late the next day, I heard a distant train horn around Hapeville. I arrive at Hapeville at 1914, seeing NS train GE01 engines light to Industry Yard after dropping off autorack cars for Porsche. At 1946, another northbound movement was heading my way. Train GE27, an Industry Yard local, I believe was coming from Forest Park heading back to East Point. This was a remote job, as you can tell from the flashing lights on top of the cab. Note the high and wide generator load on the head end. We're not done on the S-Line yet. I hadn't even been back in Atlanta for an hour yet, and here comes a third train through Hapeville. Train G73 is heading for Forest Park with an old GP38-2 in charge on the southbound run. Three trains in less than an hour at Hapeville has to be a record in comparison to how much traffic that runs through here. I then heard a CSX train coming to East Point. I moved over to College Park, and here came train K433-26, loaded ethanol train bound for Tampa, Florida. This would be it for now. I got a few more videos from December that I'll post separately later on. Until then, make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn on that notification bell to be notified on when those videos, or any video in that matter, releases. See y'all next time from College Park, Georgia at milepost XXB 8.3 along CSX's Atlanta Terminal subdivision.